Yogi clan, welcome back to Yogi Cycle Service. Today I'm back in the truck again. I promise this will probably be the last day in the truck for a little while. Tomorrow I will take my bike. And I got stuff I want to talk about tomorrow, so I promise tomorrow I will be on the scooter. I promise. I haven't gotten my new chin mount for the helmet yet. That should be here tomorrow, so you'll have to deal with one more side mount video. That'll be the last one, I promise. I did go for a ride yesterday. Funny story. Went for a 30-minute ride yesterday. It was awesome. I was waiting for it to rain all day. Never rains. So finally at 6 o'clock, I'm like, you know what? Forget it. I'm going for a ride. I don't care if it rains. So I put the helmet on. I started up the Tascam recorder. I put the mic in. It was the first time using the mic on the motorcycle. I thought, well, you know, even if this video doesn't turn out so good, at least I got practice to figure out what the settings are I need to be. I made it back to the garage, turned off the recorder for recording the audio. Perfect, 30 minutes. Went to hit the button to turn off the camera, and guess what? I never started the GoPro. So I got 30 minutes of really good audio, 0 minutes of visual. So no film footage there whatsoever. So I scrapped the audio and I'll re-record it tomorrow when I go to work. So tomorrow the plan is to be on the scoot to go to work, so I will redo and retape that video again. But today I got something else I want to talk to you about. And my Safety Tip Tuesday video for tomorrow is already done and edited. We did that on Saturday, but today is kind of a safety tip, but not really. It's more just general discussion. Now that riding season is back upon us, you know, the leaves are coming out in the trees, the pollen is out and everywhere, and it's beautiful outside. What are one of my top 5 moments that I would consider butt pucker moments? What's a butt pucker moment when you're out there on your motorcycle? I know it's kind of an odd topic to talk about, but I think it's imperative because if you're going to ride to the beach, more than likely you're going to encounter this obstacle at some point in time. So I think it's smart to be prepared for it. And some of those newbies out there, or as Yami Noob likes to say, squids like to say, you may hit one of these objects also at some point in time. And if you've never ridden on it before, it will very quickly catch you off guard. So stand by and we'll talk about it here in a minute. All right, with that opening intro over with, what are we talking about? What are we talking about, Yogi Clan? What I'm talking about is bridges. Now you may think, Yogi, bridges? Really? Bridges are a butt puckering moment? Well, yes. Specifically, drawbridges. The ones that have those metal grates over them. Oh, yeah. First time I ever hit one of those, I thought I was going down. Yes, it's like riding on basically it's like riding on an ice rink. What I'm talking about is those bridges with the metal iron gates, or the metal gates over them so that water can, you know, fall through to the water down below, so they can drain, so they don't puddle with water, so they don't pond with water. Yeah, they have metal grates on them. And there's one bridge near where I grew up. It was called the Singing Bridge, because when you drive over them, your tires, I don't want to say it's like singing, but they called it the Singing Bridge. Every time I rode it, I didn't think anything was singing. I just thought it made kind of a cool noise. But when you're on it in 4 wheels, no big deal. When you're on it in 2 wheels, oh yeah, it's like riding on an ice skating rink. Yes. And when they're wet, they're even more of a butt pucker moment. And this bridge near where I was in Pennsylvania, you come up around a turn, around a curve, and then it straightens out for, I don't know, maybe 40 feet before you hit the bridge. Yeah, it'll make you pucker like you've never puckered before. You'll think you're going to need like a suction cup to get you off that seat. So, how do you properly attack one of those bridges? If you know one's coming, another one that I hit, I go over it every time I go up to DC to go visit my buddy in DC for Rolling Thunder. I go over this bridge, and it has the metal gates on it. And every time I go to DC, I encounter this bridge, and every time I go over it, I hate it. absolutely hate going over those bridges with the metal grates on them. And if you've done it before, you know what I'm talking about. You're probably sitting there going, yep, Yogi, I know exactly what you're talking about. I hate those bridges too. So, best way to handle them, I would say, is kind of like when you're riding in the winter and you're coming across an icy spot. Steady throttle. No quick acceleration, no quick deceleration. Just keep a steady throttle. Stay straight if you can, kind of like railroad tracks. You know, railroad tracks, you want to hit them perpendicular. You don't want to hit them parallel or semi-parallel. You want to hit railroad tracks perpendicular. You want to hit this grate. You want to just stay straight and go straight through it and ride right through it. Sometimes, you know, as in with ice, if I come up to an area where it's icy, you know, I'll pull in the clutch and just coast. That way there's no power to the rear wheel at all. You can't really do that on a bridge if you're coming up and going over. You usually have to stay on the throttle. So I would say just maintain a steady throttle, no quick turns or movements, and just coast through it till you come out on the other side. After you get used to them, they're really not that bad, but it's kind of like, you know, when you're rolling down the road in the highway and your front wheel gets caught in a groove, how sometimes it can tend to pull your bike around and bounce you around. Just stay easy, stay calm, and ride it out. If you try to fight against it, then that may not turn out as good for you. So just stick with it, stay with it, ride through it, stay constant. No quick movements, no quick throttle action, no quick brake action. Just coast through it. It's the best way to tackle those bridges. But bottom line is, yeah, I don't like them. Don't like them at all. And every time I hit one, I mean, I've been riding for 30 years now, and still when I hit one, I'm like, oh, I still tense up. And that's the other thing too, is don't tense up. That's probably the worst thing. Don't, if you look down and you're white knuckling on your grips, you're tense. Just relax, ride through it, you'll be okay. I've ridden across dozens of these bridges. I have yet to go down. I've ridden them in dry, sunny days. I've ridden them in wet, rainy days. They're fine. They may not feel fine, but they're fine. Just take your time, keep your head about you, keep your wits about you, don't panic. Just roll through it and come out on the other side. But for those new riders out there, just know when you hit one, when you encounter one, oh, you'll remember. You'll remember for sure. And definitely not a fun moment. So there's one of my top 5 butt puckering moments for encountering different obstacles out on the road. So I just thought it'd be a little fun to throw that out there and discuss that one. Tomorrow's safety tip, we're going to talk about riding with your headlights, making sure you're seen. Thursday, we're going to do some product reviews on tires. And probably I will record that tomorrow in vlog format while I'm riding to work. I got a good half hour, 45-minute ride to work. That should be plenty of time. We're going to cover a Metzler, we're going to cover Michelin, and we're going to cover Dunlop, the 3 tires I have experience with. Oh, we could probably throw a Shinko in there too, because I got experience with that one also. So we'll talk about each one of those 3 tires and my reviews of the 3 and what I use. So stay tuned. Don't forget to like, the subscribe, and the share. Please tell your friends, hitting that like button, that really helps me and my channel out to get noticed. We've grown to 173 subscribers. I'm really excited about that. I'll be happy as a clam when we hit 200. I'll be happy as a clam when we hit 1,000. And maybe one of these days we'll get there. But if it takes a little while, it takes a little while. Just know that I thank the Lord every day for each and every one of you who have subscribed to this channel. I thank you for your support and ask you to continue supporting me. And if you would, man, leave me some comments. Give me some feedback. Tell me some videos you want to see. My email is down in the notes section. Email me. My P.O. box is down there. Write me a letter. Send me a card. Send me a postcard. Hey, look, Yogi, I'm in Key West, and I saw this and thought of you, and now I'm sending you a postcard. Send me a postcard from Bahamas, Key West, wherever you go on your trips, your vacation. Shoot me a postcard. My P.O. box is down below. My email is down below. Don't be afraid to reach out and give me some feedback, give me some thoughts, and maybe tell me some videos of something you'd like to see. So I thank you for joining us today. I hope you have a wonderful day. Be safe, Yogi Clan. Be blessed, and we'll talk to you soon. Peace.